What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. There's levels to this. Let me tell you a story. Since November of 2020, right? November 2020? Yes, since November of 2020, I was excited to get my hands on my Series X. Now, I ordered my Series X in a state, and then I had to move to a different state due to job opportunity. But shout out to my boy ISO. He was able to pick up my Series X when it dropped on at Best Buy, and he shipped it to me right away. Okay, so I probably got it maybe 3 to 4 days after it was actually released to the public, and you could go pick it up yourself. One of the things that I love the most about my Series X from the beginning when I got my hands on it was how fast this thing was. I would get into games within seconds. I boot it up, I'm already in the home screen, and I get into game within seconds. And time is very, very, very valuable. Okay? Now, the Series X disappointed me in other aspects as far as not living up to the power narrative and all that other stuff, but that's not what this video is about. Don't worry about that, okay? That's spoken about that plenty of times. But one thing that the Series X did do, and it did do very well, it let me game. More than I have ever gamed, or at least more than I've gamed in a long, long time, because of how fast it was. Quick resume is not a gimmick. Starting up the system is not a gimmick. The speed is insane. It's ridiculous. It's beautiful. Seamless. I would love turning on my Xbox and seeing that first tile is the last thing that I played or the last app that I used. And then I would have a row of a whole bunch of other things that I've used or played, right? It was beautiful. Below it is typically where I saw some ads or I saw something that was maybe a little bit distracting, but not to the point where it would distract me from seeing what I wanted to see and picking what I wanted to click. It was just there. I can't even fully remember what was under there. They changed the UI. The UI is a little bit more updated, and now under there you see a little bit more ads, especially like when there's Game Pass ads, like something's leaving soon, something's coming soon, or they'll have like 85% off of the store, whatever this publisher. So they have small things like that, but again, it's under the row of the first row where it has the last like 6 to 7 slots of the things that you just clicked on last, right? I cannot think of a better UI. Even the last UI to me was perfectly fine. It's perfect, okay? What happened to me yesterday though is not perfect. What happened to me yesterday is disappointing, disgusting. And yes, to me it is a big deal. And this is what I hate. I hate when there's people out there that think their opinion is worth more. Your opinion's not worth more. It's not. Not to me. Not to me. Not to me. If I complain about something, it's because it's legitimately bothering me. I'm not turning on the camera and complaining about something, or I'm not posting something on Twitter just because. If I'm complaining about something, it's because it legitimately bothers me. And for you to try to diminish that, well, I don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. So let me say this to you. I turned on my Xbox yesterday, and I get a big, huge Modern Warfare 3 ad. It's an ad. I think it said buy now, manage see options, and exit. As soon as I boot up my Xbox. Since 2020, I've been booting up my Xbox, and it has gone Xbox logo, if I've had it on completely off, okay, Xbox logo, and then boom, literally to my home panel. where I could click whatever game I want. If I click on that last suspended game, I'm in it instantly. If I click on another game, quick resume, I'm in it within a few seconds. This extra step, even if it took me 0.2 seconds to go to exit, is annoying to me. And that's not what I bought a console for, to be bombarded with ads. As soon as it starts up, I would have preferred if this ad would have showed up in the back of my screen while I still had the option to click on whatever I wanted to click on. But no, it was literally, this is the first thing you're going to see and you have no choice. To all the PC gamers out there, because I saw a few of you commenting on that Twitter post, the Epic Store and the Steam Store do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not playing on PC. If I was playing on PC, then I would have complained about that because that's just the way it is on PC, right? Why would I allow something that you have been dealing with on PC to come on this side? Just because you've been dealing with it? That's almost as if they tried to charge you for the internet, and we would tell you they've been charging us for the internet on console. You'd be like, shut up, dummy. That don't make any sense. Right? Okay, so it's the same thing. I'm not used to booting up my Xbox and seeing an ad as soon as I boot it up that I physically have to exit. That sounds ridiculous to me. How does that not sound ridiculous to you? Then I found out that apparently this also happened with Forza, and it also happened with Starfield. Now, those two I didn't get, so I didn't even know it was a thing, which then makes me think other people saw this and didn't complain about it. Y'all just hit exit and went on about your way as if nothing. I'm not a huge fan of the doom and gloom and what's going to happen in the future and all that stuff. I'm not. So I'm going to tell you how this annoys me right now. And it's very simple. I don't like it. I turn on my Xbox. I want to play games. That's it. What's next? I get into the game, and before the game loads, I see a screen. What is next? What is next? All I know is what's happening right now. I turn on my Xbox and this popped up. I don't like it. It's dirty. It's sleazy. You don't need to promote Modern Warfare 3. You think you need to promote this thing? And then it turns out the game is garbage anyways, as far as the campaign goes, which to me is just hilarious. It's just hilarious. Of course, that is Xbox's luck. Xbox buys Activision, and now all of a sudden, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is garbage. Oh boy. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. We'll see. But I don't want ads on my home screen. I don't understand people defending this. It's got like over 300 replies, and somebody's like, this is a nothing burger. It took you longer to type this post than it would have to just clicked out of it. That's not the point, idiot. That's not the point. I turn on the Xbox to play games, not to see ads. We turn on our gaming consoles to play games, not to see ads. Now, if you want to throw an ad on the home screen at the bottom, whatever. But you physically went out of your way to make my gaming experience just a little bit worse by having to now go over there and exit. Even if it was just pressing B, I'm annoyed that I had to see that screen. Because when does it stop? What's the next game they're going to do it with? It's an ad pushed in your face that you can't do nothing about. I don't like it. I really don't. I'm curious how many people are okay with this. Sony fans, I'm not even going to pay attention to you. If you're right, just so you know, I'm going to ignore you. Just so you know, because you guys hate everything Xbox anyways. I want to know from real Xbox fans that actually game on their Xbox if this bothers them or not. And if you haven't experienced this, if you would have experienced this, how would you have reacted? It's not the end of the world. It's not. It's not the end of the world. But you're not gonna gaslight me and pretend like I didn't have a right to be annoyed. You out your damn mind. Of course I have a right to be annoyed. It's my Xbox. I paid $500. I'm still annoyed that this thing doesn't run Starfield at 60 frames. They finally got Redfall running at 60, but nothing can save that freaking game. At least Alan Wake is doing good. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. I gotta put that on Game Pass. That's the only way we're gonna play it. Oh, and Quantum Error. That's what you get for talking trash. You're a trash game. We out. Peace. Nah, I'm never gonna get a code.